Kako, and welcome to the Keho Shopping Center. Hi, friends. Hi, everybody. Where's your Kappa shirts? Hello? Kappa shirts was the attire today. You guys are all fired.
I didn't get the memo.
Oh, you didn't get the memo. Okay, next time. My name is Kaea with Kappa Hawaiian FM, and on behalf of the Keho Shopping Center, it gives me great honor to be here today. We are actually gathering, as many of you know, for the relief efforts for the Philippines. Many of our family members that could be neighbors of yours, Ohana members that live right down the street, have been affected by the devastation in the Philippines. So we are trying to do our little part as a Keho community here at the center to raise some money to send back to the relief efforts. And so we're doing that today with UNICEF, and we'll be taking your donations right here with our general manager and our assistant right here at the left table. We are also continuing to do what we do every last Saturday of the month to give back to our community with Hawaii Food Basket. Hi, friends! 2 cans donation just to get in, and then you'll get your tickets. And at the end of the evening, we'll be doing your giveaways later on this evening. So again, if you'd like to make a donation to UNICEF, we will be able to take check or credit card, and Kanani will be able to assist you here. And then what we'll do is take all of the donations and send it directly to our UNICEF representative to get the relief, to add to the relief efforts that's happening in the Philippines as we speak. I have a few stories to share a little bit later throughout the evening about our Filipino history and about some of the families that, good results that have happened for some family searches that have happened in the last few days. So on behalf of the Keho Shopping Center, it gives me great honor to introduce to you a very humble yet talented young man. He plays on the coastline here, and you can find him at Huggles on the Rocks every Sunday from 3 to 6. But ladies and gentlemen, he is here because he has a really big heart, and he believes in the efforts that we're doing today for the Philippines. Please put your hands together for Keone Thompson.
Thank you very much. Well, I was blessed and had the opportunity to go to a high school on the Hilo side of the island called Kamehameha High School, and I learned a lot of Hawaiian songs over there. I was in Hawaiian ensemble for all 4 years. I was the only person who stayed in for all 4 years, and pretty, looking back at it now, like if I hadn't learned all those songs, I probably wouldn't be playing music. So, but this next song I'd like to play for you guys is one of the Hawaiian songs I like to play, and you guys will probably know it. It's a song called "Somewhere Over the Rainbow" by Brother Is, and it goes like this.
Someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me. clouds and like a lemon drops high above that chimney top. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow. Bluebirds fly, yes, those birds fly over the rainbow. Oh, why can't I? The colors of the rainbow are so pretty in the sky. They're also on the faces of those people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? And they're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry and I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than we'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you guys for, coming out today. I'm surprised. I've never seen Kona this windy. Especially, here in KO Shopping Center. It's just like, it's my first time playing here, so thank you guys for coming out this evening. And I play at a place called Huggers on the Rocks every Sunday. 3 to 6, but I just like to take this opportunity to say a big mahalo to the guy who pretty much got me started in music, and his name's LT Smooth, and he's awesome. And also I'd like to thank my mom, and she's right there. I actually didn't sing in front of anybody until I graduated from high school, and then I finally sang for my mom and dad and LT in LT's house for the first time, and then LT's like, yeah, I'll throw you in, and so I started playing, and it's been awesome, and I've been, just playing music since then. So, so thank you guys for making, my life awesome, and get to play music, and this is what I love to do, and you guys are the reason why I get to keep doing it, just because, you guys keep coming out and supporting. So thank you very much for coming out this evening, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. This next song I'd like to play is it's one of the Hawaiian songs that I learned in Kamehameha High School, and it took me a while to learn this song, but after I got it, it's been pretty much my favorite song that I play, and it's called Hawaiian Cowboy, and you'll see why it took me a while to learn. There's a lot of lyrics and it's pretty fast, so wish me luck on this one. Aloha, Hawaiian cowboy. Aulule, ilehua, onale. Aulule, ilehua, onale. Eva Hillier was a lani kawino ala, kila vale o mawila. liki ko holo ana me o you like kolo ikuli kolo I ho e o he vale o te wahine holo liu puana ni a o mauila aloha ka Hawaiian cowboy aulule lile hua o nale Mai au I ka aina malahini He kau anaku I ka leo kaleponi Ua whawha mai La pule hua lahi Wahili o kalako Ko ka aina malahini San Francisco by the Golden Gate Aloha ka Hawaiian cowboy Ha'alani mai au I Honolulu la Hoi mai au I ka aina malahini He kau anaku I ka leo kaleponi Ua whawha mai La pule hua lahi Wahili o kalako Ko ka aina malahini San Francisco by the Golden Gate Aloha ka Hawaiian cowboy. And this is the hardest verse for me to learn, so. And actually the hardest word to sing in it is Spanish, not Hawaiian. So San Francisco is pretty hard to say fast. Ha'alani mai au I Honolulu la Hoi mai au I ka aina malahini E kau anaku I ka leo kaleponi Ua whawha mai La ole ua lai Wahili o kalako Ko ka aina malahini San Francisco by the Golden Gate Aloha ka Hawaiian cowboy Sing it Aulule Lile hua O nale Aulule Lile hua Thank you. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. Mahalo. God bless you guys. God bless.
Keone Thompson. Mahalo, Keone, for joining us tonight. Mahalo nui. We are here celebrating and, of course, giving back to our community in the Philippines. And before we continue on, I'm going to invite my brother Paris. I brought him from the Philippines.
Mabuhay, mabuhay, mabuhay.
I'm just kidding. We are currently taking donations for the Filipino Relief Fund with UNICEF right here with Kanani. And mahalo for those of you that made your donations already, because our families are truly, truly in need in the Philippines. So as Paris is going to help me out for this this quick break before our next artist gets on the stage, we were talking about some history about the Filipinos in Hawaii. So I just wanted to share with you folks that a lot of us, you guys, anybody know what year the Filipino, if you guys know the year, the Filipinos actually made their way to Hawaii. We got a Live United t-shirt, Hawaii Island United Way, who is a partner sponsor with our Support the Keiki and of course Hawaii Food Basket. If you guys know what year the Filipinos actually made to Hawaii, anybody? There's no wrong, you guys can just jam them, yell.
1902.
I hear 1945, no. 43, no. Over this side?
1849.
1849.
1906.
Yes, Auntie. Auntie, you win. Paris. Auntie, why? How you know? You're Ohana King.
My parents came then.
Auntie, come. Auntie, come, please come. She is correct. In 1906, our first Filipinos, there were 10 of them. There were 10 Filipinos that made their way to Hawaii to be a part of the Hawaii Sugar Plantation Association. So tell me what, because you're very young to have parents that came in 1906. So
Thank you.
So tell me how you know. What did your parents say when they came over?
My father came first. They came for the sugar cane contract of 3 years. After the third year, he went home and picked up my mother and my brother. But he came in 1906 with the President Wilson, I think, was the boat.
Wow. So were you born and raised here, or were you in?
Raised here, but I speak my language fluently.
Actually, I was going to say you have a very fabulous accent here. You were born and raised in Hawaii, and so tell me which dialect do you speak?
Ilocano. I do not speak Tagalog because the Tagalog language came right after World War II.
Ano, bakit naman?
And go, no.
Bakit?
Hey. Well, we want to thank you, Auntie, for being here because you know what? You're all, how many, do you have children?
I have 10. I have 5 children, 10 grandchildren, and 10 beautiful great-grandchildren.
Wow. Do you have any ohana that's in the Philippines currently?
I have a half-sister, but I don't know how to get in touch with her. And they don't, when you live in the country, there's no such thing as email or those things, you know. So I wrote to her once, and the neighbor wrote to me. But by the time she wrote to me 5 years ago, she was 87 years old. So I figure she's not here anymore because I don't hear anything. So
Well, thank you for being here. We're going to pray for her in your ohana. Thank you.
I'm here every month.
Well, I'm just saying, it's the first time you yelling at me for win one t-shirt, Auntie. 1906, she said. So brother, let's see. We were talking about recipes for not only did they come in 1906, we had 10 laborers that came in 1906, but we've adapted a lot of their food. We've adopted. So perhaps you can help us. I'm going to give away some of the shirts if you can lead us in some food things.
Absolutely. You know, one of the greatest things about being part of the Filipino culture, there's a certain type of sauce that comes along with a lot of their cooking. And you can find it at Long's, you can find it at KTA, and it has a very unique scent. And that's as far as I'll get. But if you can tell me what type of sauce that they really use in their cooking, you could win yourself a nice shirt right here by our sister. What kind?
Bagong!
Bagong, but not in the bottle, but the one that they squeeze. Patis, that's the one, patis. Oh my gosh. You know, it is amazing how patis is just a normal thing. I mean, I think every single Filipino home has that bottle. Maybe get backup bottle. You buy maybe the whole case inside Costco. I don't know. But it's a good thing to have for you. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. We do one recipe? Okay. Now, there's another food item that you'll always see at a lot of local parties too. Sometimes you see it strong at the Filipino parties as well. But I'm going to ask you, come on now everybody, think real hard. If you can shout out the answer for this one, that's great. If you could tell us a Filipino food, a delicatessen, my sister Kaya will be out there with, she get 2 now. 2 shirts.
Yeah, 2 shirts.
2 shirts for 2 recipes. So go ahead and tell me the first recipe that you think of, and you could be
Adobo chicken.
Adobo chicken. Adobo, yeah, that's the one. Good. And so you know, if you're familiar with making chicken adobo, you know sometimes you have to put a little bit of vinegar inside. You want to put a little bit salt and a little bit cracked pepper, which is really helpful. So we got one answer, which was chicken adobo. We need one more answer that will help with this one shirt.
That tail with the blood.
What is that?
Pancit, yeah, the pancit is good. And the good thing about it is there's so many varieties, right, in the Filipino culture. We've got the bihon noodle, we got the sponge noodle. You can make all kinds of things with, I tell you, that's one thing. And that's why we're so healthy. That's why our stomach is so full. So thank you very much, everybody, for playing that. That was good, yeah, Tia.
That was fabulous.
You know what that means? We all love to eat.
We all do.
We all love to eat.
We love to eat. A round of applause for my dear brother, Paris. And thank you. You know what? We've adapted to so many of the Filipino ways and food. Did you know that chicken long rice, brother? Chicken long rice, what culture is that from?
You know, I would think that's Hawaiian because I always see it at the Hawaiian.
So it's pancit in the Hawaiian luau, but it's not.
I'd want to say it's Asian Chinese.
Chinese. Chicken long rice. But Jazz goes really upset because he says that chicken long rice. Oh, now he got to throw the house to watch.
Chicken long rice is originally, it's either Visayan or Tagalog, and it's called sontong hon.
All right then.
Just saying.
But we are here celebrating, and of course, in the relief efforts for the Philippines, we thank you guys for joining us. Another round of applause for Keone Thompson.
Check 1, 2. 1, 2, check.
Sweet, from the bottom of his heart, he came to support the Philippines, a relief that we're doing here on behalf of the Keoho Shopping Center. And of course, we'll continue to take your donations if you're moved to make a donation. I wanted to share with you folks, just the other day, we had a family, this just made the news. We had 3 siblings on the island of Oahu, and they lost their parents through the devastation in the Philippines, and they didn't find them. And they called the number, there's a number you can call, and again, the relief efforts are continuing to happen there in the Philippines. So they decided that they were actually going to fly there and go look for them. So they did. And if you folks know, it was getting very chaotic. It's not a really great place to be right now. And so they had to hire a guide. And what the guide did is they had to pull a few strings to hire 3 more people to actually get to the location of the parents' house. So it took them 3 days as they waited in one of the cities. This guide sat with them, and the team of 3 made their way to the city or the next village over and found this couple, 87 years old, 10 days without food, up in the top room of their house because the bottom was flooded. The father was unable to walk, so his wife carried him to the top room, and they were there without food, or they had just a little bit of food, and they had some water, and they survived. They survived, and the siblings, all 3 children, brought them home. They celebrated Thanksgiving on the island of Oahu in Mililani. So we just thank Keakua for the blessings. So tonight, as we are here, we just send lots of good energy and blessings and pule to the Philippines. And again, there are some that cannot fly to go look for their loved ones, but what we can do tonight is we can just give a little bit. We can just give a little bit for those that are there to go look for those loved ones. We have posted on our Kappa Facebook, and we will also tag Keoho Shopping Center on their Facebook as well. There is a number that our family members can call. So when you know, or if you have neighbors that are still looking for loved ones, there is a number that they can call and put those names out there to continue to hope and pray that we will find more survivors. Can I get a round of applause, please, for the Keoho Shopping Center, their merchants, Kamehameha Schools, and of course, you folks, our community, for coming out each and every last Saturday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to have all of you here again with us here at the beautiful Keoho Shopping Center. We've got great entertainment tonight from these 3 gentlemen. So ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Gina Kamu, Jameson Wong, and my brother up there, Jazz. All right, mahalo.
Don't sit down, Ka'ea. Come on. How many want to see Ka'ea dance? Not hula, Zumba. What do you think this? Okay, so we're going to do this number that was actually written by Ka'ea's great-great-grandfather, the great Alfredo Lohikea. He's known for many of compositions and many of wahine. She doesn't like me giving the manao on this one. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Kumuhula Ka'ea Lions, the song called Puelilia. Kahilena hoya puahi ako hiya ke popahe maine yauka o iau Make ni a ele ina pali ka helena ya puahi ako ia ke popo he mai ne Iau uka Iauka o iau Hevale ai Me ke ala He pua o ina I lei mauai Ke ala kupua lilia Ke ala Islands, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my friends, Uncle Jameson Wong, Gina Kamu. My name is Jazz.
Hi, friends. I don't do sound and dance hula all. I cannot. That's multitasking to the nth degree. Thank you for being here at the Keoho Shopping Center. We continue to give our thanks and gratitude for you to come every month. But we are continuing to receive donations if you folks want to and are moved to our efforts to support our families in the Philippines. On behalf of UNICEF, we are able to take credit card, check, and cash.